Hey guy, tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow Diablo gets released. Okay, tomorrow if we are living in the North America, if you are not living or in America, if you are living in Europe, then it's more the next day, depending if you stay awake or not. But yeah, tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is everything starting. Diablo 4. I guess everybody's waiting for it, or nearly everybody is waiting for it. And we will see a lot of player who play the game just for a few hours. Maybe just a story. I don't know exactly how long the story will take, like 30 hours or something like this. And yeah, Diablo also a game that people spend thousands of hours in the game. So we can also expect here a lot. Today I want to talk about rogue and rogue builds that you can play from day one. I will focus on playing rogue in the first few days and weeks, depending on how much I will like the class. I guess I will love it. Usually I love in every game to play rogue, so I also guess I do it now in Diablo 4. Yeah, so let us talk about what is possible with rogue, early game, late game. I want to show you today 3 builds. All of these builds are definitely possible in early game already, and you have a very good transition into the late game. Which one of those will be then the best is for me not really sure at that moment. But yeah, we will talk about it in a second then. And yeah, that's what I want to do here in this video. 3 builds, like I said, for rogues. I will show you now a quick video in a second, and during this video I will talk about the builds. This is here a very nice site, d4builds.gg. Maybe there are also other nice sites with builds, don't get me wrong. So it's not like I want to just promote here them. We will talk about Twisting Blades rogue. Doesn't matter exactly, as you can see. The only big difference here is this you play with Shadow Clone, this you play a little bit more defense, but with the Poison Trap, and this with the Shadow Imbuement. It's a taste, I would say. I think at the moment I prefer the Shadow build, but I'm not sure which one is the better one at the end. Then we talk about the Flurry build. They call it here Flurry Leveling build. I'm not sure if there will be also one for the end game. They don't have it here right now. And I want to talk about Rapid Fire. Rapid Fire was the build that I already played a lot in the beta. I think not a lot of things changed since then for rogue, as far as I know. And was it already a decent build? It is ranged. The other 2 builds are melee, so I guess we should also provide a range build. Not sure which one of them is the best transition into endgame, but we will talk about it in a second. Now I will just go quick over and will show you the videos, the videos about every build. It's like 1 minute or something like this, and then we talk about it again in a second. Okay, here it's starting with the Twisting Blade build. As you can see, it's a melee build. You are moving fast forward, the blades are twisting around you. This is what is killing the enemies, the monsters. It's a very fun build. You can play it very early on. It gets better and better. I think it is maybe the strongest build at that moment for rogue, so I highly recommend to play it. I think I will play it. Maybe I will also decide for the Rapid Fire build, but yeah, like I said, it's a very strong build here. I really appreciate it. You see also here a lot of, it's just nice to play. I mean, you are fast forward, it's a nice AoE. Boss fights are also definitely okay playing with it. I think the Shadow build is a little bit better for boss fights because of Shadow Clone. Apart from this, both things are viable. I'm not sure which will better transition it later on, the Poison thing or the Shadow. I heard Poison may be better at that moment, but for me, Shadow was a little bit more fun to play. But this is then really the nuance that we talk about later in the late game, when it's really, really important that you get the best out of your character. This here is now the rapid fire build. Like I said, I played this build a lot in the beta. The build is range, rapid fire, and I played it here definitely with Shadow. I'm not sure if there will be also something different, but the Shadow movement, you know, making explosions make the AoE, everything is exploding. That makes the build strong. You can choose to have a nice ultimate. Two options you have, in my opinion: Rain of Arrow, which is a little bit more AoE, and you have you can go for also for the clone, the Shadow clone. I think Shadow clone will be a little bit stronger later on, definitely, but I think Rain of Arrows is just, for me, it was the most cool looking spell in so far that I saw in Diablo. Awesome design, and felt just awesome to cast it. So yeah, these two options you have at the moment. I did not really talk about the defenses, but defenses, you know, dash is really strong. You could also play with the shrouds around you. A lot of things is possible with Rogue. Mobility is just awesome overall. You have good defense. You have a good defense in combination with the mobility, because to be honest, you don't have a real defense, but your mobility is the defensive. And you have awesome damage. The damage is really, really, really good. So that would be the range build. You can definitely play that build also day one. And now this is the flurry build. Flurry build is also here fast forward. You run into everything and cast flurry. Is a little bit similar to Twisting Blades. I think the flurry build will not transition that good into the late game as Twisting Blades, but if you like the flurry, why not using it? It's definitely a little bit better with the poison, so I guess it will get played with poison. But yeah, like I said, it's definitely a good build, especially for leveling. Later on, I think it will be going a little bit down. But yeah, that's it. So that's it for the videos. Let us go over again and talk about the builds by itself. So yeah, now you have maybe an idea about all the possibles. What means all about the, for me, best 3 possible specs for Rogue. Like I said, you have here a very nice site that you can look in. If you now click here, for example, you can even see when you should go for whatever. If you go here to full build, you can here see the full build with the skill tree and stuff like this. For sure you go for puncture for energy regeneration, Twisting Blades because you need to dash here, and Shadow Step, 2 very nice possibilities, even with dark Shroud. So a lot of mobility, good defense, because you already have a lot of damage in just the Twisting Blades. Build is also easy to play, for example here. So that is what makes the build also so strong, that is so easy to play. Like I said, you can also play it with Shadow Movement and the Shadow Clone. We have here, this is the Flurry build. The Flurry build looks pretty similar to the other Poison build, to the Twisting one, just with Flurry here in that case, and one less. You only have here the what's it called? The Shadow Step instead of the dash. And they don't have here the rapid fire build, but like I said, the rapid fire build, I mean, you also saw the attacks that I had in this video. The rapid fire build is kind of the same with puncture. No, I think you don't choose. You should not use puncture. You should use Art Seeker. I'm not sure which one. Sorry about that. You should choose the one that is helping you to regenerate energy. Then rapid fire, and rapid fire you increase the damage and the AoE effect with the Shadow Movement. And like I said, later on you choose the Clone or Rain of Arrow, whatever you like. It will not cost a lot of gold to change the talents, so you can definitely do it from time to time. You should not do it every 5 minutes, because then you definitely get a problem with gold, but you can definitely do it a few times without any thinking. So also maybe you want to transition. I like more the I like more the ranged playstyle, but I think Twisting Blade is the best. So maybe I will just try both at the first 1 or 2 days, and then I will see maybe which items I get or whatever, and then I will transition into this spec. That makes more sense for my items. So far, like I said, I can say that I think these 3 builds are definitely working. Flurry more only leveling, Rapid Fire, and the Twisting Blade build should be also transitioning very good into the late game. I think Twisting Blade is the best at the moment, but we will see that more and more when we have more data and when thousands of people spend hundreds of hours. At the moment, you know, only a few people had already this early access. We had a beta, so it's not everything 100% in stone. We also have here things that can change and stuff like this. So that's it for today, guys. Like I said, I will focus on Rogue if everything works normal. If not, then maybe I would switch over to Zork, but we will see. Usually I play always Rogue and I love to play it. So that's it for this video, guys. Stay tuned, have fun tomorrow in the start. See you, bye bye.